All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahushai Bahashim HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and the others, great millstone, and salutations to all Akim out there pushing His truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners. Salakia. I'm the brother Shamar Mouth from Great Millstone, Miami. All right, coming to you, Akim, with another quick lesson through the spirit power, Yahbashim Yahushai, and Lord's will this lesson be quick, edifying, and straight to the point. The title of this lesson is going to be Egyptian against Egyptian. All right, that's pursuant to Isaiah 19, which I have queued up, and I'm going to bring out through the spirit. And what prompted me to, to think about that precept and bring out this lesson is, myself, the head of our camp, and the head of Florida lawyer, my little brother War, and another brother, young brother, in our camp, Kabar. We took a trip to Orlando, all right, this weekend. And we camped with the Orlando brothers, all right, which was your pod camp. It was your pod fellowship, okay. Those brothers are beautiful. May the Lord continue to bless their soul, all right. But upon uh, the return back to the house, okay, myself and lawyer, we was driving through, through the, how can I say, the rural areas of Florida, man. All right, between Orlando and our house, and we ended up driving through a city where there was a whole bunch of Edomites, man, on the side of the road with Trump 2024 signs. All right, these Edomites was in, they had their tail beds open. They was in their trucks and their cars. They set up tents, all type of goofy shit on the side of the main road. Looking for support for Trump. All right, several of them had signs that said "fuck Biden." All right, and things of that nature. Now we ended up entering into the town over from where we stayed, and I had to use the restroom. Now this town over, it has Edomites dwelling there, but is predominantly Northern Kingdom. Okay, so when we pulled up, so we could use the restroom, um, there was a rally going on, man, and the rally title was "Rebellion is Something." I can't remember the rest, man. But when I seen that, it prompted me to think, these people in Florida, and not just Florida, these Americans in general, okay, they ready. They ready to fight against their government, man, because they see that, you know, they see that where the federal government is pushing is towards a new world order, and a lot of these Edomites, all right, these left wingers, right wing, whatever you want to call them, man. A lot of them are not down with that program, man. And today, what I seen was a glimpse of that, man. On how everybody was willing to go against the standing government for what they believe was right, man. Okay, and these things are prophetic, man. All right, the scriptures talk about how there's going to be sedition. Okay, the scriptures talk about, again, Isaiah 19, Egyptian against the Egyptian. All right, the scriptures talk about a house divided against itself. All right, we living in beautiful times, man. All right, and in the near future, we're really going to see with our own bodily eyes the downfall of this wicked society, man. The downfall of this wicked kingdom, the downfall of Babylon, America, man. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring out a few precepts and I'll close out. I want to start with Second Ezra, the ninth chapter. All right. And it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right. So this is this is an order. Okay. As watchmen over the house of Israel, we are to measure the time diligently in itself, man. All right. That's why the scriptures say, watch as well as pray. Okay. We are commanded to continue to stay on our watch, engage the times that we in, man. All right. It says, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay? And we're seeing parts of the signs. The beginning of sorrows, the beginning of famine. Okay? These are parts of the signs that the Lord told us about. Wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places. Okay? Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Okay? All right? Houses being set in variance, man. Fathers against the sons, mother-in-laws against their daughters, man. We're seeing these things, man. All right? And all these are telltale signs of the Lord beginning to visit the world which he made, man. To show that pretty soon Yahushua he's fast approaching, man. And pretty soon Yahushua is going to appear upon us all, man. Okay? And Lord, will we be part of that elect? We'll be delivered. And all those who are not a part of that number is going to burn, all right, in the lake of fire, man. Okay? Verse 3 it says, therefore, when thou shalt see, Salaki, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Okay? Then shalt thou understand that the Most High spake of these things from the beginning. Salaki. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay? That's why the scriptures tell us that these things were declared from the beginning, man. Okay? Because the Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ben said these things were going to happen. And they're happening. All right? Earthquakes in diverse places, again, as I mentioned. Uproars of the people, man. Whether it be overseas, Salakia. Salakia. Whether it be overseas, whether it be over food shortages, whether it be over disagreements of the local municipalities, all right, the local governments. Okay, there are uproars going on throughout the whole world, man. And just seeing within our my local region, all right, so to say, southern Florida, the amount of people screaming fuck Biden, screaming Trump 2024, having their children from the ages of 3 to 13 in the middle of the streets type shit on the side of the road, all right, promoting someone who's not even in office, showing, basically showing their rebelliousness, man, to the standing government. All right, it's gonna get gangster out here, man. It's gonna get wild out here. It's gonna get ugly out here, man, in this world. And that's why it's very imperative and very important for us to seek and serve Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Because the Lord is going to keep us from all that danger. All right. Isaiah 19 and verse 2. Okay, it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and America, which is spiritually known as Babylon, all right, Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah is also known as the spiritual Egypt, man. All right, so these people that you see in America are Egyptians, man. All right, they move as Egyptians. That's what the scriptures are saying. All right, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. All right, because a lot of these individuals out here, especially those that screaming "fuck Biden" and shit like that, right? They're screaming "f Biden." They're screaming they want Trump back. Okay, they're going against their standing government. These people have brothers, relatives, their own kind working for the standing government. So it's going to be a point where the standing government is going to send, all right, their forces to go attack these rebels, man. And these rebels are going to stand up against the standing government. So they're going to be fighting against their literal brothers. Some of them are going to be shooting at their own cousins, man. Okay? Their own nation, man. Their own people. And that goes into how the house divided shall not stand. They're the same motherfuckers, man. They the same people. They're going to be fighting each other. Esau upon Esau, man. That's what we're about to see, man. We're about to see a great civil war against the nation of Esau. That shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy, bro. They call up like Yabashimel Shai. It says, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, and city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, man. Okay, it's gonna be city against city and kingdom against kingdom, man. All right. The book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thought and said unto them, because the scribes and Pharisees was talking mad cash shit, man. All right. They were screaming how old Yahushua is healing people, all right, through the spirit of Satan, so to say, man. All right. Yeah, through the spirit. I started at 22. Matthew 12 and 22. Then was brought unto him one possessed with the devil, blind and dumb, and he healed him insomuch that the blind and dumb both spake and heard. And all the people were amazed and said, is this not the son of David? The son of David, showing that Yahushua, all right, came from the lineage of King David, which means King David had a son or sons who had sons. In particular, we're going to keep it, in the parameters of the chosen line, right? Chosen line came out of King David. He had a son that was chosen line. That son that was part of the chosen line had another son or sons that was part of the chosen lines, and kept it going all the way down to Yahushua's father, which was part of that chosen line of the chosen line of King David, man. Okay? If that makes sense. Okay? All right? Even the people knew it. They were like, is this not the son of David? He a Judite. This, But when the Pharisees heard it, they said, this fellow doth cast out devils by Beelzebub, the prince of devils. So they was like, oh man, he's rebuking Satan, uses Satan's power, so to say, in the name of Satan. That's how he rebuking them. It's not in the name of the Lord. When the Yahushua knew their thought, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Right? Every kingdom that is divided against itself is brought to desolation, man. All right, and the kingdom in the realm of Esau, Edom, is divided, man, against itself. These devils hate each other, man. All right. You go throughout America, all right, and this Edomites vexed, man. That food prices is going up. They vexed. That gas prices is going up. They're like, man, if Trump was in office, none of this would happen. You know, it's because their mindset is because we have let the government take over. We need to take control back. We as the people need to take control back. That's how they think, man. Okay? And they're going against their own kind, man. Because this whole society is set up, set up by the Edomites. All right, so every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And we're seeing the house of Esau, Edom, fall, man. It's falling. Okay, all right. This kingdom is through, man. All right. And if Satan casts out Satan, and if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Right. That's the point, man. All right. So, again, that small sign that myself and the brother Lloyd seen today traveling back home, well, yesterday, all right, traveling back home, all right, with these Edomites, here it is, these are Edomites. Think about it. These are Esau, Edom. They are children of Esau. They are Edomites by nation, right? They are the seed of the wicked, the seed, man of sin. These are the man of sin, the seed of the wicked, man. They are in their rulership, in their kingdom right now because the wicked is running the earth. Esau Edom is controlling the earth right now, right? Yet they are rebelling against their power, man. They are rebelling against their nation, man. This shit is divided. None of this is gonna happen to us in the kingdom, man. We're gonna all be in one accord, all right, under the true banner of Yahweh Shemal Shai, under righteousness. We're gonna be in order, man. What's happening with our enemy's nation is disorder, and it's about to blow up in their face, man, in these elites' face. Okay? And the scriptures called it. Yahweh Shemashai called it, and that's how you know we are near the end. Okay? Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Alright? Second Ezra 16, Sirach 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Alright? So it's gonna be sedition among men. Wow, come on, bro. Salakia, Akim. Factitism, all right? Commotion in the state. Man, attempt to overthrow civil authority, violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot, rebellion or rebelliousness against authority, man. Civil disorder, strife, rebellion, going apart, separation, without apart, aside. All right. So this is what's going to be happening, man. Okay. There's going to be a sedition among men, among the men of Babylon, man. Egyptian against Egyptian, man. Uproars of the people, man, which is happening not just in America, throughout the whole world. But this how you know this shit is through. We don't gotta worry about none of this shit no more, man. Yahweh Shai is returning. Yahweh Shai is returning, man. These people are. You look at dudes like, all right, let's say Glenn Beck, right? This man is sounding the alarm. Their tongue are falling upon themselves. He's cussing out Esau Edom, man. If he's an Edomite, he's going against his own people, man. Okay? This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. All right, it says 2nd Ezra 15 to 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. So it's going to get to the point where throughout the sedition, people are going to be invading one another. Why? Because there ain't going to be no foods in the stores, no more water. You ain't going to be able to walk into your local grocery store and get a case of water no more, man. All right? It's shit about to get hard out here, man. All right? And the average Joes are going to be blaming the government and they're going to take arms against the government. You got to think about it. Like back in the days, all right, what they used to do whenever they felt like their standing government were how can I say, making their lives harder, the average citizen's life harder. What would they do? You would see riots walking down the street in the middle of the night, niggas with torches, pitchforks, you feel me, swords, and they would be heading straight to where? The capital, where the standing government is, so they can take the nigga that's there on the throne out of power, man. Because that nigga's making their lives hard. And whoever's blood had to shed would be shed, man. That's gonna come to America, man. Okay? They're gonna be people are gonna be invading one another, man. All right, and they shall not regard their king nor princes, and the course of their power shall stand in Slaki. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So nobody's gonna regard the local governments anymore, man. Because they're gonna be coming up against the local governments, man. The federal government. All right? The government's on the state level, man. It's gonna be all out war. All right? That's what's coming, man. Okay? So if you hear this message, the only way to escape this, all this death, all this torment that's about to hit the soil of America, is by seeking Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, putting off the ways, all right, that displease the Lord. Stop worshiping idols. Okay? Stop eating abominable foods. All right? Stop putting the Lord off. Okay? Serve and worship and praise and seek Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua in all truth and sincerity. And Lord's will, the Lord have mercy upon not only you, the listeners, but myself as well, man. All right? And we get protected and saved from all the hell that's about to come, man. You don't want to get caught between Esau Civil War. That shit gonna be bloody, man. This is the devil we talk about, man. Okay, his blessing was the sword. Okay, you don't want to get caught in between that, man. All right. So with that, shalom.